right, so 2-0 Lightning. It's preseason, okay? Give these guys a break, all right? So look, I'm going to make this short and sweet. It's not a standard recap. It's preseason. Start with the goaltending. We got shut out by Jonas Johansson. Bubba's ready. Bubba looks good. We're good to go there. Both goals were power plays. Lightning had 6 power plays. Panthers might have had 5 or 6. It was penalties all over the place. Lightning's second goal was on a 5-on-3. The penalty kill looked pretty decent. The power play was not great. None of the guys, nobody was really noticeable. The defensive pair, Forsling, Larson, look good. I'm not gonna say this as a negative way about Aaron Ekblad, but we're not gonna miss Ekblad. From what I've seen with Larson, at worst, he is going to be what Ekblad was, might be better. Okay, so we're good there. The second pair was Mikkola with, not Fitzgerald, Riley. See, I didn't call him Bailey, I called him Riley. So it was Mikkola with Riley and then Kulikov with Fitzgerald. The assumption there is that Riley and Fitzgerald are battling it out for that 6-7 spot. We'll see. Nobody on defense was really noticeable, except for Oliver. Ekman Larson looked pretty good. Fitzgerald got cooked a couple of times, but Riley didn't do anything special either. Barkov did not play. The only 2 lines that had any kind of juice at all, and that was early on in the first period. Bennett with Tkachuk and Semeskovich had a couple good chances. Lundell with Luosterainen. Reinhart had a couple of good chances. Reinhart looks in perfect early season form. He had one, it was either a rebound or I think Semeskovich came around the net and tried to wrap around, and Johansson made the save, and it came out right to Reinhart, and he whiffed. And he did that a couple of times. So that's fine. That's Reinhardt's game at the beginning of the season. We talked about that earlier. Fourth line looked okay. Lorentz was out there. Stedlin was in Barkov's spot, I believe. It was either Lorentz or Stedlin. I get those two. They're the same player, really. So not much to report. I would not even... I had more fun watching the kids play because they were going at it and they were having fun. Tonight's game, lots of fights, lots of chippiness. Anton Lundell was all chippy, lots of that. But in terms of them actually playing hockey, 70% effort, an occasional 80% effort, but it was not... They were clearly going through the motions tonight, which, okay, fine, preseason. If Maurice doesn't like it, they'll know about it. We'll put it that way. That's it, short and sweet. Now that's 2-0, and not much to report. If I saw anything tonight, I'm good with Larson. I never been a huge Fitzgerald fan, but Riley didn't show me anything a whole lot that way either. And Anton Lundell is going to have a hell of a season. I think I can say that because I've seen enough so far this preseason. Lundell looks like he's ready to rock and roll. In terms of my buddy Semeskovich, had a couple of good plays early on. He did have a couple of cry-sized passes. The passes were off everybody, really. I mean, it was not quite a shit show, but it was kind of a shit show. So 2-0 Lightning, no big deal. And I'll be back tomorrow with the podcast, a little bit more content. And the real games are getting closer.